Most people think sovereignty is about one thing: more income, more Bitcoin, or more freedom. And that is actually wrong. Sovereignty is not a product and it's not an ideology, it's a system. And like any system, if one part is weak, the entire structure fails. Today, I want to walk you through the exact framework that I use and teach. You earn, you monetize, you allocate, you protect, and finally, you create. Not as theory and not as motivation, but as a model for real life. Most people optimize just one layer in isolation. They earn but spend everything, or they invest but don't protect, or maybe they protect but stop creating. And this actually creates fragility. Sovereignty actually means no single point of failure, no dependency on one institution, no illusion of control. You don't feel sovereign, you design sovereignty. Let's break the system down. Everything starts here. If you can't earn consistently, nothing else matters. But earning is not just about salary, it's about leverage. Ask yourself, can I earn remotely? Can I earn across borders? Can I earn with skills and not credentials? And can I earn without asking permission? Sovereign earners focus on high leverage skills, market validated problems, and optionality over prestige. If your income depends on one geography, one employer, or just one platforms, you don't have sovereignty. You have a single point of failure. Earning is not enough. Many high earners are still trapped because they don't monetize properly. Monetization means turning skills into scalable outputs, converting efforts into predictable systems, and finally, detaching income from hours worked. Here are some examples. Consulting creates products, knowledge creates education, your network creates a deal flow, and your experience can create advisory. If you only trade time for money, your upside is capped. Monetization creates surplus, and surplus creates choice. This is where most people fail silently. They earn and they monetize, and after that, they guess. Allocation is not about chasing returns, it's about capital placement, aligned with risk, time, and control. Here are some questions that sovereign allocators ask. Number one, what is the purpose of this capital? Number two, what is the time horizon? Number three, what is the counterparty risk? And number four, what can be seized, frozen, diluted, or inflated? Allocation is strategy, not vibes. Cash, equities, private deals, energy, Bitcoin, and real assets. They all play a role. If you don't define that role, your portfolio will define your stress. This is the layer that people ignore until it's too late. Protection is not paranoia, it's engineering. Here are the questions: where can this fail? Who controls access? What happens in a crisis? And what happens if I disappear? This includes custody, redundancy, geographic separation, legal structure, and operational security. In the end, wealth that cannot be controlled is not wealth. If you don't own the keys, you don't own the assets. Now, this is the highest form of sovereignty. Creation is building systems, launching vehicles, enabling others to earn, and producing value beyond yourself. Creators don't just protect wealth, they create new optionality. This can actually look like businesses, funds, communities, or education platforms. Creation turns sovereignty from defense to offense. Now, how do all this work together? This is actually not a ladder, it's a loop. You earn, monetize, allocate, protect, and create, and that creation feeds back into better earning. Break one layer and pressure builds everywhere else. That's why you cannot copy tactics. You have to design an architecture. Now, if you can take something out of this video is that sovereignty is not escaping the system. It's about outgrowing dependency on it. If you want real control, you have to design system, eliminate single points of failure, and think in systems and layers, not hacks. In future videos, I'm gonna break down each one of these layers with more detail. How to earn with leverage, monetize without burnout, allocate intelligently, protect and custody like a pro, and create vehicles and infrastructure that actually compounds. If this framework resonates with you, hit that subscribe button because this is what this channel is all about. Building sovereign systems for real life.